All right. It's as you can see, I should have started recording up here. It's November, see, 20th. It's November 20th, and on a Monday morning, we're gonna record all this. Uh, so this is my tent. I moved out here April 2021. I had a couple more tents, but they got messed up throughout the year. So when I got my disability last year, I got approved. I bought me a new tent. That one right there. Yeah, I should have started from up here. I'm glad I came back up here. Gotta show everybody something. And I bought this trailer. I was gonna turn into a tiny home when I bought my land, but I got screwed over by demons who wanted me to stay out here because they wanted to kill me, and then in the physical, and then they wanted to use me in the spiritual. Because it's literally this is literally sacred land, and it's an electromagnetic field where they can create portals in these gates. See that gate right there? It used to be an old gate, but I did something to break they portal, and they ended up taking their old gate down, putting this new gate up, and there hasn't been a portal entry they've been able to put up ever since. As you can see, that's a new gate right there. I don't care who see me, they more afraid of us. Evil is way more afraid of us, y'all. Remember that. You gotta stand strong and remember that. This the new gate. This the old gate. This gate right here. It would look like this kind of gate right here was over here when I first got out here, and they just put this one up when I broke the portal. And I used my pineal gland, my mind, um, and they wasn't able to do what they were doing. And yes, see these cars passing through right there. It's a truck coming right there. See that right there, that truck? Can you see that? It's a golf course over there. I'm gonna walk down there. I'm gonna show everybody because this is gonna be a long video. I have to make a few parts, but anyway. So, and I was in my sleep. I guess I was in another dimension, and I broke it in my mind. And I felt freedom. It felt good. Um, I was just learning new things being out here, guys. To not be a part of the matrix, society, you really become in tune to your true self, nature. You tap into true spirituality. It is literally impossible to tap into 100% spirituality in the matrix, where y'all live at, in your house, apartment, out there in these neighborhoods, wherever you live out there. When you see homeless people, you see stuff going on outside that look a little weird, a little off. You should investigate it, say something, pray as well, but know that that's the real world, the underworld, and this is where God led me. Okay, the real world is not where y'all live at. It's safe and sound, and y'all blind. And I was never able to fit in that world. But anyway, let's walk down here because I got to come back to my trailer to show y'all something. I'm talking like this my land out here. Like it is though, because in Deuteronomy it says where I lay my feet is my land. Look at them. They done moved everything out here. That's another. I'll show you this. Remember this right here. Hopefully I don't forget. But we'll come back on the gate right here. My trailer. Yeah. Yep. This is all sacred land. Electromagnetic field. And they use the gates to create portals in the gates. They like cut like a small big oval in the gate or whatever. I said a small big oval, but and then they use it to summon their witchcraft through. A lot of y'all is under witchcraft. Every time I go back in the matrix, I go to a doctor appointment or something like that because the hospital is down that way. I've been using like that nursing home address to order my Instacart, so I can eat. groceries, water, and stuff like that if it don't rain. I learned how to survive out here, y'all. This is what y'all gonna have to do. This is what y'all gonna have to do. Y'all gonna have to come together and survive out here. It's gonna be beautiful because y'all gonna have each other. Because I know y'all not gonna get it until you ain't got no choice and they snatch the food away from you and you ain't got no electricity. You ain't got no comfort, no heat in the winter. Russia is expecting that because they thrive in the cold. We don't, and it's just gonna be really bad. Civil War, World War, the list go on. It's in Revelations. They had made another one, right? I'll show you. Let you know I ain't lying. They're my babies. They protect me. The Alpha, somebody stole him. Look, look. I put this up. They knocked that down. What that is right there? Is that a hole? You see my stick going through? That's a hole. Remember I told you? They create a hole. I'm gonna go around this angle. I know some people can't see it. That's okay. It's gonna open your eyes up. Use your third eye. Look right here. You see that hole in the fence? You wouldn't think nothing of it. And they have shadow demons come out at night and mess with me and try to tap into my head. And look, there's a trail right here too. Somebody been out here at night, and I thought it was just a shadow demon. It's somebody else that came out here. I wonder my little Shelly, she she was running down somebody, but she's so little, I don't want nobody to steal her. But yeah, they took my baby, man, and they witch mother, Baphomet mother, did that shit and sold my baby into an underground sex trafficking ring, and got a shapeshifter uh demon walking around out here. Got a shapeshifting demon walking around out here, pretending pretending to be my daughter Zion. Shapeshifting demon walking around here pretending to be my daughter Zion. Meanwhile, she crying for help. And I'm the only one that cared about her. She the only one that cared about me. I lost my mom and dad when I was 12, so she don't have grandparents that care. Her whole side is evil and twisted. So, see, no holes, and you see this? But it was about 2 or 3 of them over here on the old fence. Also, y'all get in shape, but you're gonna have to do more than exercise in these gyms, y'all. Gotta exercise outside. Stop exercising in gyms. Exercise outside. It's a lot harder outside, but I'm telling you, your breathing is different. Face the elements, exercise in the rain, exercise in the cold, exercise in the summertime. You don't be stupid and exhaust yourself. And I'm not calling nobody stupid, but uh, get used to being outside. Get used to the elements. Because I'm telling you, what's cold to me now, y'all would think it's freezing, and what y'all call cold ain't nothing to me. I hope I said that right. But uh, my body's different being out here. My immune system is stronger. Yes, chemtrails and stuff, but it's fresh air out here. Them chemtrails ain't got nothing on the oxygen these trees provide. God told me to come on any of these pine trees, and they sacred. And the smell brought me here too. As soon as I got here, I said, "This is where I'm supposed to be." I had no idea it was evil. It's beautiful though, but I said because my dad in Mint Hill, North Carolina, he had pine trees in his yard, and that's what it reminded me of. And they've been out here protecting me, my mom and dad, and Jesus. I have to make a video about Jesus because the way I seen evil in another dimension. I seen Jesus in another dimension, y'all. He is not a lamb like how he died. He is a fierce lion, and he is back for vengeance. And he is not by himself. And when I say everything move out his way, everything move out his way. Forget that. We're going to talk about him right now, but we're going to get back to what we need to get back to. Make sure it's still recording because I'll start talking and miss what I got to say. But hold on, I might cut off. Okay. Okay, still going. All right, so I saw Jesus in another dimension. I didn't know who he was because I was expecting for him to come back all, sunshine and roses. And he had a look on his face that made me scared. And I didn't know who he was, honestly, you know. But he was in a red robe with an angel on one side, angel on the other side, and they all three were in red robes and with gold crosses embedded in their front of their robes, and I literally the cross looked like real gold in their robes. It was beautiful. But they came and um I woke up, but I was still asleep, just in another dimension. And I woke up, but still asleep. And I guess they wasn't supposed to see me because he showed up like literally a thief in the night. And I guess he wasn't supposed to see me. I wasn't supposed to see him, or the two angels. And as I woke up, they turned around real quick and started to walk slowly back the way they came. And then the angels on both sides of him with the robes on, they kept walking. And Jesus just stopped. Like, let me show y'all. Like, okay, y'all, me, I'm Jesus. You looking at me, and I start turning this way, and the other two angels, we walking this way. And then the two angels, they keep walking, and Jesus stopped like this and turn around and look at me just like that. And I was like, it was like a long stare that we had between each other. But I had to be like 5 seconds. And he had a pain in his eyes. He had, and I knew it was pain for what I've been through, but I didn't know it was pain for what happened to my daughter, or what was going to happen to my daughter. This was last year, October, November, 2022. And almost cried a little bit right there. So he had a look of pain in his eyes, also of what we know about him. He'd been through. If he took his robe off, I guarantee you would have seen scars all over his body. And he had strength so strong, very very powerful. And those words are understatements. Love, love, love. And I also saw me in him. And the last thing I saw, disappointment of what he's seeing in the world. Oh my goodness. He's literally walking around, and y'all don't, the same way these demons can be anybody, don't you think Jesus can do that too? He can do anything and everything better than any evil times God Almighty. Like, he's so amazing. But I gotta die. It's kind of rough to accept that. I heard it's gonna be quick. So, I did a lot of good deeds in his life. I sowed a lot of good seeds in my wrongs. Always tried to make right. Always. But yeah, and that was it. And literally a 5 second stare down. It was like a 10-second dream because I woke up, saw them, they left. Then they tried to leave. Then both of them, the two angels kept walking. He stopped, stared at me for 5 seconds. I stared at him in 5 seconds, and that was that. But literally, I still was able to see him as he turned around. And when I fell back asleep, because I fell back asleep, I was so sleepy in that dream. I was exhausted, been getting attacked out here spiritually, like crazy. I was so sleepy. I hate I didn't stand up. I thought I missed the rapture or something. But the rapture is spiritual, y'all. It's not physical. We're not going up unless you die. The rapture is the Jesus conscience of the seal of God in your forehead. I'm telling y'all, I know you don't want to accept it. And some of y'all already know the truth. You just lying, false prophets, you demons, you witches. And it is what it is. I get it. I've